I loved welding. It was interesting. That's all I can say about it. It was different and interesting.
During World War II, two Marinette County friends became welders to support military missions overseas.
And today their friendship is stronger than ever, spanning a remarkable 90-plus years. Wow. Tonight in Small Towns, Jeff Alexander takes us to Porterfield to explain why this year is such a big year for these two women.
When you look at this, does that seem like a long time ago?
Yeah, right.
Yes, it does.
Right, I look and I don't have any wrinkles in.
There are very few people who can say they've been friends with each other as long as Evelyn Patterson and Margie Knutson. After meeting in 4th grade in a one-room school in Niagara, Margie and Evelyn became instant friends.
We just did the same things, we kind of liked each other ideas, you know.
Evelyn and Margie say they vividly recall the attack on Pearl Harbor and the start of World War II during their junior year in high school. Because of that, gym classes became their favorite time of the day.
Because of the war, we could do the things like the soldiers used to do to learn to practice and exercise, and we'd have some of them out in the field, and that was one of my favorite things to do.
After graduating in 1943, Margie and Evelyn felt compelled to somehow help the country's war efforts.
I had 3 brothers in service, so I figured I could do something, yeah.
That summer, the girls learned of a free education program sponsored by the National Youth Association. They signed up.
The head of the vocation school in Marinette, and she come and picked us up. From Marinette, she drove up and picked us up to take us to the vocation school to learn to weld.
In Marinette, along with their welding classes, Margie and Evelyn did everything together.
We roomed together then, and we'd listen to the radios at night and country music and go to the movies
and study together to ensure they were ready to pass the test to earn their welding certificate.
The inspector would watch you weld, but you never knew when he was by you because he was behind you watching. But I knew when he was behind me because I felt his breath on my neck.
Did you get nervous?
No, I didn't.
After acing their exams, Evelyn and Margie accepted welding jobs at the Lloyd Manufacturing Company across the river in Menominee, Michigan. There, they made parts for gliders and link trainers,
which is the simulation of inside of a pilot's airplane. And we did the fuselage for that, and then it was sent to some airport where they put it up on a hoist and it would turn every which way an airplane would do, and they trained pilots in that.
Evelyn recalls a few other things she made.
And I made that pant hanger, pants holder.
Is this a pants holder you made?
Yeah.
That
was government work.
Wanting to do more to serve their country, Margie and Evelyn decided to join the Women's Army Corps. But the day before they were set to enlist, the war ended. Not long after, the need for their welding skills ended as well, and the time had come for Evelyn and Margie to start their lives apart from one another. But make no mistake, a lifelong friendship was firmly intact.
We kept together all the time. She was a real nice person to be with.
In the years and decades that followed, Margie and Evelyn spent countless special occasions together, each other's weddings, birthdays, and holidays, to name just some. They also often thought about how much they enjoyed welding.
I said to my husband, I love the smell of hot metal. And he said, is that why I have so many burned meals?
When the calendar turned to 2024, these ladies knew it would be a special year for them and their friendship. In April, Evelyn reached the century mark. Margie followed in August.
To be 100 and still be in the condition that I am, although I do have kind of bad eyesight and that, but everybody has their certain troubles. And I'm just glad Evelyn and I are still being able to be together like that.
So glad that I've got a friend like her.
I think there was something in those welding rods that made us reach 100.
In Porterfield with photojournalist Michael Bergman, I'm Jeff Alexander for Small Towns.
We both laughed at the
Laughed
same
out
thing.
loud.
Burned meals.
Evelyn talking about that makes me laugh.
Wow.
But what a great friendship.
Unbelievable.
So wonderful to have a connection like that. Next week in Small Towns, meet the first Wisconsin man ever inducted into the International Santa Claus Hall of Fame.